Welcome to this training. In today's session of the training, our focus is going to be services. So we're going to create the services page where we can showcase all the services that we offer as a company or as an entity. So from your dashboard, go to all pages. From the all pages, so what we are going to do is to create a page here. Click add new. So once the page has finished loading, then you type the name services, then publish. So it has finished publishing. You can now say edit with Elementor. Okay, so once you are here, there's something we have to do. We are going back to the about us page where we create in the last session of this training. We are going to make a template there that we can always import whenever we create a new page. So for that, let's go back to the dashboard. So from pages, they will click about under about us, edit with Elementor. I forgot to, we already have the template already, so let me just close it. From this service page we just created, right? So let's just close this. From this service page, you can click here to here. You can click this one to import a template. From this top menu, go to my templates. So once it's finished loading, all you need to do is to come here and say insert. Don't apply. So here we have the template imported to our page. So all we are going to do is to come here and change this to services. So we are going to change this to services as well, which shows that the current active page is services, right? So after that, we are going to create a section here. Create a section here, or we are going to drop a header. I will call it ABX Cybertech. So then we're going to centralize it. Then we'll give it our color. Then a padding top of 50-50. So the next thing is to add uh, another section. So this section, we are going to make it a terrace section from Elementor elements. So we search for call to action. We're going to use this call to action element. It comes with a picture, a header, then a brief write-up and a call to action button. So this is what we are going to use to showcase our services. First, we are going to add the picture for this service. Then we'll add the title of the service here and a brief write-up about the service. So we can now read more on this button, right? So let's continue. First, I have my services somewhere. These are the picture. So I have a folder called services, and the write-up for all the services are here. Then the picture, corresponding picture for each of the services I'm offering, they are here too. So I'm going to make this available for you guys. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do here is to come to the write-up. We are going to start with web development. Go back to this. content, header, title rather. So it's a web development. So right top, we just take a brief of it. You can just take this. Alright. So uh so the next thing is to add the picture. For this, I'm going to come here. I'm going to upload the picture with respect to web development, web dev, which is this. Oh, sorry, I upload the picture to the wrong place, so just delete it. All you need to do is not content but rather image. From here, I choose. I have it in my library. Just insert it from the library. Okay, so this is what I am having. So this title is too big, so I can reduce the size maybe to H3. Yeah, H3 is perfect. Then this click here will be read more. So this shows that your services page, if your company offer services that is as much as possible, that is very much. So all you need to so it shows that your service page will be like a summary of all the services you are offering, so that people can click the individual services and get detail of what the service is all about. So from here we can scroll down to, let me see, this description. Okay, it's from style. From style menu, we can go to content. First of all, this box, I'm going to give it a background. Okay, so I want to give it a background. Things from the content, you can locate a background, which is here. Let's start with that first. So I'm going to use this gray color, this light gray that we've been using. So after that, I'm going to use our official color for this button. So I can come here, title color, and make it black. Yeah, black is perfect. Likewise with description, I'll make it black, but I'm going to reduce the text. It's too big to my liking, so I'm going to make it, let me make it 12, 13, 14. Right? Things should be okay this way. So this button, I'm going to use our color for it, button, and I say this button should have uh, where is it? Background color of this. Sorry, background color of this. Let me just get it from here. Giving me challenge there. That is 062 blah blah and blah. Click this button background, and you drop the color there. So the next thing is zero border, so that it shouldn't have any border. Text color should be white. Right? So we'll be having a border radius. Let me see. I think it's 20. Border radius of 20. Okay. So these are uh, content, everything. So we are going to, from style, I want to give it border radius. Let me say border radius of 20 and see what I have. I do not see the effect. I think I've applied a radius to something else. So let me just undo. You can see, you can give it a height here if you want to. You can increase it, you can decrease it, but I don't want any of that. So I'll just scroll down. I'm looking for border radius. I think it is not on this style menu. But before that, so let's check on this hover effect of 18. Okay, move right. Okay, move down. So I'm going to leave it as it was. Zoom in. I think I'm okay with zooming. Blend mode, overlay. Let's see. It has no effect, so I'll just leave it on normal. So I'm looking for, I want to make it this card. So this is what we call card view. I want this card view to have uh, round edge. So from advanced, scroll down to border, then I'm going to give it let's say 20, right? So or 25, as the case may be. 25. Then from style, I'm going to give it let's see. Okay, it should be from here. Background type, no, border. So I'm going to give it a shadow. This is actually what I'm looking for. I'm going to give it a shadow. So this shadow, I can push it left and the vertical down. So I'll have something of this nature. Right? I think this is okay. Web development. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to give it from layout tab. I'll just give it a padding of 20. Let me see what I have. Okay, can see what is happening. So the effect is actually happening on the column, not actually the content itself. So what I'm going to do is to click the column, then from advanced, then now apply padding. Okay, yeah, I think this is great. It's okay this way. So what we're going to do, because this is going to be like a repetition, we just duplicate this as usual. Duplicate. Then we can now delete these empty sections, empty column. Right, sorry. Okay. So this is how we are going to showcase our services. Then we can update. So the next thing is to view the site and see what we have. Okay, so this is what we have currently. So we have currently ABS Cyber Tech Service. Should be services rather, not service. Then this section, uh, we are going to give it padding top. Let's say padding bottom of 50, because the top we're having 50 from the title already. So it's not going to have effect. It have effect, right? So if you add another 50 here, top and bottom, so we are going to have a very big space between the title and the content. So it should be okay this way.